Are you feeling down, sad, plagued by thoughts of the unhappy variety? Well, pop a joy, and you'll feel right as rain. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, well, these come in 3 flavors: strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. Us here at Wellington Wells are
extraordinarily happy.
Don't you want to be happy too? Always remember to take your joy, and you'll be right as rain. Joy is a powerful emotion. A sense of euphoria lifts you up and makes you feel weightless, powerful, and still. Take your joy and forget those down moments. We Happy Few is a first-person horror game focusing on the control of the one by the government. This game is an RPG with survival and roguelike elements. We Happy Few focuses on a strong narrative and a strong player experience. We must craft, keep track of sleeping and eating needs, and sneak past guards and angry villagers to survive. This game has promise, it has potential, but with multiple crashes, bugs, and not so fine-tuned waypoint structures, We Happy Few had me on my joy at one moment and a downer the next. What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be diving into my review of We Happy Few. Now, just a note before we continue on to the review, I could not finish the game on PS5 because of the bugs and some of the crashes that were happening, so I don't know if there is a patch that's currently out for it. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, if they already put a patch out or what's happening with that, because it's really unfortunate because I really wanted to finish this game. More on that later in the review though. We Happy Few came out in August of 2018, so I am severely late to the game. Playing this on my PS5 and PC proved to be an interesting experience, to say the least. With amassing 24 hours in this game on PS5 and a measly 25 minutes on my Steam, please don't come for me in the comments, I know. I found myself going from bug to crash to boring segment on the PS5 because that was what I primarily played it on. The only interesting parts of the game were the cutscenes that evolved the storyline more and more. Playing it on the PC though, for the time that I did, went a lot smoother than on the PS5. The fetch style quests and the strange delivery of the characters made the game feel somewhat eerie to go through, which is the whole point, and it's one of the reasons why this game is so good. But on the flip side, there were other times where the character's dialogue didn't deliver in the way that I thought it would, or the NPCs just felt a bit too repetitive for my liking. The whole narrative of the government controlling you through a pill called joy is a fascinating topic to ground a game in. Take too much joy, you could overdose, have hallucinations, or get caught by the police to be forced to take joy. Keep the people happy so they don't see what's behind the curtain. If you know too much reality, if you show too much variance and emotion, you're a downer and must be stopped. It's really strange because normally I'll have at least some bugs on PC whenever I'm playing a game. There were basically no bugs in the PC version of We Happy Few. But on the PS5, I'm guessing since there's no patch, again, correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, it was riddled with bugs on the PS5. There were crashes, there was FPS stutters, there were characters that were like hovering and doing weird maneuvers and everything like that, which you're going to get in games, obviously, but it was more so than I thought it would be. So at some point, whenever I get to it, and whenever I feel like my reviews are being balanced out and I actually have the time to, I will go back and finish it on PC, because on PC, like I said, there were no bugs. It was absolutely fine on PC. We Happy Few is a treasure of a story with corny characters, a great crafting system, and immersive cutscenes. This game does a lot right and gives players food for thought in terms of the sociological impact of being a rose-blind sheep. If you're going to play this game, I would highly recommend you play it on PC. There are no bugs from what I could tell and no FPS stutters. If you play this game for anything, play it for the story it tells and the quirky characters. They make the experience that much more immersive. I didn't go into depth on this in the article because I'm going to wait for the final review that I do for this game after I finish it on PC. But my goodness, the crafting system in this game is so underrated. It's so good. Whenever you go to craft something, there are so many ways in which you can utilize it that you need to use this crafting system in order to progress throughout the game, which with a lot of crafting systems in games, it's either a hit or a miss because you don't really need to utilize it. You don't really need it that much in order to progress through the story. But with this crafting system, you need to utilize it in order to progress with the story, which I love. If a game has a great crafting system, it makes the experience that much more immersive for me as the player, because most crafting systems are boring to use and I don't ever use them anyway, so what's the point? But making it a must for the player to progress in the story is just so cool. I love it. And not only that, I love the dry humor that is in this game. Oh my gosh, whenever the main character speaks, it's like, all right, yeah, no, this is this is great. I know at least a few people who have this humor and it's wonderful. The next review that's going to be coming out will be on Death's Door. More about that in the next video. But if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. I make videos every day here on YouTube. May you find your worth in the waking world, your hunter. Stay casually nerdy, and I will see you all in the next video. Umbasa.